Look at the bottom. Right now, that's the bottom. That was lucky. That was the last 2 seconds or maybe a second and a half. That's why we were kind of lucky. Hi guys, my name is Anna. I hope you know that, but if you don't, I have my Telegram channel, which is completely free, and we trade together right there on binary options. I have 12 signals a day in my Telegram channel, so just proceed, check it out, and let's go. Hi guys, here's me, Anna. I am right there on the Quotex platform. We're going to be trading, we're going to be using strategies, we're going to be testing ourselves, having profits, and seeing actually what we can learn from it, just as always. Let's go. Okay, we're going to be starting, and of course, that's going to be just the 1 minute, not going to be trying this 2 minutes, no way. And 900 is going to be for a start, you know, that at the end, if everything goes right, and I'm going to be especially getting with the full banks, that could be actually enormous sum. And super trend right there, just trying to make it visible and working. Then we just got to be proceeding to the stochastic oscillator, the numbers. Just copy it, don't think much about all this stuff. And we're just fixing that to be better when we read it. And we go next, that's going to be the bounce power. And that's it. That's kind of the 3 indicator strategy as we love it, as we know it, as we use it in most of the cases. And that's going to be 10 seconds candles. That's a little bit more upsetting because that's way more difficult than 15, just for me, and especially the 30. But we're just going to be using it, testing it, and maybe learning from it. So that's it. Look at this. Have this super trend. We can read it perfectly when we're zooming out, and we will see how it's going to be working when we're going to be this zoom up. Let's see. And the first one, you can see all of the indicators, all of the candles, all of the signs showing to us that we are rising. And I must say, my prediction that we're going to be getting downward just based on the one thing. Well, okay, on the 2 things, because stochastic oscillator lines are so about to cross, and this, I'm sorry, but this is the yellow line today. It's going to be the working one, trying to get downward. That means that we're getting downward. And plus, 1 minute interval is kind of long anyway, and we cannot be counting that this upward trend are going to be that long. But in that case, actually, I would rather, maybe without some stochastic indicator, I would rather think that it could be the long trend, because you may see that the previous downward trend was way, way long. But that still could be the continuation of it. But just, yeah, with this peak, with these green candles, but anyway, that still can be the part of the big and the massive trend. And you can see right there, stochastic oscillator, which I actually love that indicator. Helped us a lot. Or maybe just all of them. And bounce power also kind of clear. But right there with some big and massive tendency in the prognosis, stochastic oscillator right there, just the best. And right here, I think we're still going to be rising. You can see that situation with the stochastic oscillator right there is completely opposite, and we can trust it. Maybe that's not going to be that long, and the only risk that we are having that we are actually already in the middle. And being in the middle, that's the risk. I'm just going to say it again, because estimated level, not that high, not that low in that case, and because the trend may end. So it being just the short one, and we think that's the middle, but that's the complete end. But we're going to be playing because right there with the stochastic oscillator and the bounce power, it's kind of clear that we're going to be rising at least a little bit. We are still right there because before I've been actually a little bit scared that we already at this stage at the plateau and we can go downward kind of rapidly and fast. That's definitely beginning of already the opposite trend, but we are not getting so fast downward. So that's why we were kind of lucky. So I think that's the same situation. That's the peak right there. And you can see that with the super trend. You can see that with stochastic oscillator. The bounce power And that's not completely the bottom, that's the zero, the ground level, and it actually, maybe it may go a little bit more downward. Yes, just as I told you, of course, it has some space, and right there we just expect that it's gonna be fast and downward. The only risk right there that if it was the fast downward trend, that could be the fast and upward trend. Yeah, kind of at the beginning, it's not the perfect and the peak of the peak, but yeah, anyway, that was the nicest level, and we still continue to fall. Look at that. We could have actually a few bets on that. Yeah, look at the bottom. Right now, that's the bottom. I'm not making that for purpose, but I think that's kind of, again, the situation where we are on the second part of the hill. That's not the perfect peak. You can see that it's been actually playing, and that's the risk, because sometimes in this last, the most important 5 seconds, we can actually play a little bit and get a little bit just, I don't know, just for fun, a little bit like downward with a huge green candle upward. But I think the massive tendency is to go downward, and maybe we're going to be kind of far from this estimated level. Let's see. Oh, just as we love it. Just as I've been telling you that. There's nothing. Oh God, thank you. That was lucky. That was last 2 seconds, or maybe a second and a half. Just to be correct about the big and the massive tendency is the most important, but sometimes that can kill you. We got completely lucky. Just a few seconds and we are done. Okay. Right there, again, and again, we're just going to be finishing this upward trend. Not a bad situation, because we can see the volatility. I cannot say that it's the pure volatility right there, but the candle's already short. 10 seconds candle's kind of short. And that's plain. You can see that we don't have much candles. We have just kind of lines. That means it was so fast. That was so fast and so unsure. But I think just if you're going to be following all these waves that is going on, and plus stochastic oscillator right there, please, that's going to be the falling. Okay, let's wait for that. Maybe the falling in the start of the opposite trend already, but oh, it's too early. No, just go back. Yeah, just go back. Stay calm, stay downward, be at the bottom, be still, and that's going to be what we actually needed. Yes, thanks God. Thanks God. We were perfectly in time, because we are, look at the stochastic oscillator. We are so about to rise. That's just done. That is, the sun comes up, and that's the perfect point just to finish all of it. If you want to get more, if you want to know more, you know that all the links below this video are just in my bio, and you can find it. And I'm just getting home.